How's it going? My name is Evan France and I'm the creative director here at Boone Studios. Thank you so much for joining this community and deciding to sign up. This is just a little intro into what you can expect from being a part of this community. So the main thing is we just want to dive into what we're all about. We really have felt like the creative community here in Boone has been disjointed or just felt pretty separated, and so we really want to bring people together and see what happens when all of the creatives come together and help to grow Boone as a creative hub here in North Carolina. That all sounds great, but how are we actually going to do this? Well, we're doing it in 3 ways. The first one is through our creative networking events and workshops. So the last week of every month this year, we'll have a creative networking event. And this isn't just 2 hours of, lingering around and talking to random people. It's a really dedicated space for people to connect, to share their projects, but then also there'll be a set aside time for a guest speaker to present on their expertise. So when you come to these events, you can expect to learn a lot, which is really exciting. The second thing that we're doing to help build up the creative community here in Boone is through production opportunities. And so our goal is to learn about what projects people are working on and hopefully get people connected on those projects, whether it's Boone Studios project or it's another creative production company or individual that wants to build something or put something together. Maybe they want to shoot a short film or make a commercial. We want to make sure that we can get our community on those sets first. Our next way that we're helping to build up the creative community is by just pouring out resources as much as possible. Value first, value-packed resources. So our first one is our podcast, the Boone Studios podcast. And that is a bi-weekly, so once every 2 weeks approximately, a podcast where we interview local awesome people is really what we're calling it. There'll be some creatives, some entrepreneurs, some business owners, some random people that you might not even know, but they all have a story to tell. And there's so many stories here in Boone that we're really excited to highlight. And so those are about an hour long, and they just dive deep into what it means to have creativity in any space, in any industry. But yeah, be sure to check that out on Spotify or Apple Podcasts, wherever you find your podcasts. And it's just a great way to learn from people that are so experienced and just have a wealth of knowledge. So please enjoy. The other way is through the newsletter, which is how you're receiving this video. We try to do our best to send out once a month, once every 2 weeks, an update about what's going on with events, any opportunities from production, and just a little update on what's going on with the studio. We offer all these things because we want to see the Boone creative community thrive. And we want to do everything we can to bless you with good connections, learning opportunities, and community. So once again, thank you so much for joining this creative community. We're so excited to see where this goes. And if you haven't already, please reach out to evan@realboone.com, introduce yourself, tell me about yourself, or meet us in person at one of the events coming up at the end of the month. Thank you so much, and we hope to see you soon.